What's up everyone, how's it going? In this game we have LaSh spawning in the northwest of Cliffside as our green Zushi legacy player. Going for the early wood to grab the mill into a village, and Imperial officers already in position to start supervising. Over here in the southeast we have 3DB as our orange Order of the Dragon. Force drop off. A little bit of TC idle time. I think, let me double check. I want to say this is my first Zushi Legacy versus Order of the Dragon. No, I have a few of them, but it's been a while. It's been almost a month since my last Zushi versus Order of the Dragon. So who else better to portray it than 3DB? Did end up going for the Dark Age Barracks, has the Gilded Spearman already at the enemy base. He doesn't, oh, he already has it at the gold as well. This is actually really good. So the spear's already here to deny this out. Villagers will be forced to cancel it. And now this is gonna delay the age up so much, because at least before it, let's say hypothetically he got this up and he was gonna be able, and he already mined at least 20-30 gold from it, or even if it was just up, he could potentially micro some turn-ins here and there. And look at this. This is amazing. The Gilded Spearman's already going over there towards the second gold. Villagers were trying to build up an outpost and that gets denied as well. That was amazing timing by 3DB. He did notice where the second gold was with his initial scout. As soon as he saw that it was there, he started rotating his Gilded Spearman on that side, and now he's going back towards the other one. He's gonna get shot though. Yeah, he's gonna get shot at least twice by the TC. We have a villager here as well. Not entirely sure what he's doing here. Oh, building an outpost. It will be out of range of the opposing outpost from LaSh. Not enough wood yet to even throw down. There it goes. There's the mining camp. This outpost will be in range though. From what it seems like, it should be in range in order to deny out the gold back home for 3DB. He is kind of working up on his age up. 2 villagers building the mining camp right now. Gonna be going over to the gold, sitting on about, let's call it 250 food and 100 gold. As we're with LaSh, he's sitting on, let's call it 250. Oh, there it goes. Massive turn in, almost 300 food, 108. Oh, and it is in range. He is gonna potentially be able to get a villager right there. Oh no, so close to getting a villager pick. And now moving over the spear and the villager in order to start most likely burning down the outpost. No, nope. He knows that he has it denied. But let's see how many taxes. Okay, so there's still a decent amount of taxes here in order for LaSh to be able to age up. Plus he's in the Tang Dynasty, so it's a reduced amount anyways. Where is he going to be throwing it? That is not good. That is not a solid location. Like, I get what he's trying to do, because that is going to be a lot of resources, but that's so aggressive. That's such an aggressive location. Gets a decent, I think it's 5 now. 5 food per berry patch, because it was 7 before, and I think it is 5 now. A lot of damage going in onto the Gilded Spear, getting very low. Checking out the gold up here on the north side, sees that there aren't any villagers there, but he should have been able to see. No, he didn't see where the meditation garden was going. So it looks like it's going to be about 25 food I don't know if that bush is going to be counted. 50 gold and 25 stone should be coming in from our meditation garden, or from LaSh's meditation garden. Second spear is out as well. Now archer range coming up for LaSh. Gonna try to push this out with some chukunus, which they should be able to, of course. Decent amount of damage going in onto that scout. I really like how mobile 3DB is being right now. Just constantly repositioning, constantly forcing LaSh into a defensive position. Minework Palace almost done. That's going to be a decent amount of aggression coming out of 3DB as well. Now, as I've said before, it's difficult to predict what order of the dragon players will be doing, just because generally speaking, when you see a Minework, you would assume that they'd be going into a Burgrave, but majority of the time it seems like they go the opposite. So if they go Aachen, they'll go like Burgrave, and then if they go Minework, they'll go Regnitz. So it's a little weird how that actually kind of evolved. Stables coming down now. 3 villagers gonna be getting that up as quick as possible. 4 villagers on gold, 9 on wood. Where are all your food villagers? 3DB gathering up some stone really quick just to get an emplacement. Get a second emplacement. Where else? Or did he just forget to pull them off? It could have been that he just forgot to pull them off, and the arrow slits will be finishing up on the forward outpost. Where else? It doesn't look like. Yeah, I think he just overmined stone. He got overly stoned. LaSh sitting on 26 villagers, 6 military, 4 chukunu, 1 spear as of right now. 3DB sitting on 2 gilded spears. Outpost coming up on the gold for 3DB. As soon as that finishes up, we should be getting the arrow slits upgrade or emplacement on there. Where do both players go from here? Do they go into a castle? We could see the fast castle coming out of LaSh as well, because he hasn't dropped the Jingning Tower just yet. So since he is in the Tang Dynasty, he is going to still be able to get that reduced cost in or the cost reduction for his landmarks. Since that is the case, he can go into it, but it also looks, no, it doesn't look like he's going to go for that Chukunu push. There isn't an Imperial official observing that, and that's generally what you would want too. Let's see, how much gold are you getting? 47? Has it not fully ticked over to the 50 yet? Oh, well, there are units nearby as well, so it would be reducing that. As of right now, 3DB should not be pushing out, though. The amount of Chukunu on the field is absolutely devastating to the basically 1 in 1/10 of a gilded spear he has out. Shaolin Monastery coming down for that fast castle. 9 villagers are going to be rushing that up. Decent damage. We'll be able to pick off one of those Chukunu with the arrow slit upgraded outpost. It will deter LaSh from pushing in because, remember, emergency repair. Really good ability, really solid ability. It's also been nerfed like 3 times, I'm pretty sure by now. 3 or 4 times. Yeah, something like that. It got nerfed before it got fixed. So they nerfed it before they ended up fixing emergency repair to actually work on the Regnitz Cathedral, which was absolutely annoying. It was just, and there were so many people abusing it too. Just straight up bum. Like when the game first came out, you couldn't repair the Regnitz Cathedral. So people would just go in with 6-7 rams and then you were just done. They would just snipe off the Regnitz and there was nothing you could do about it. It took them about a year to fix that. Well, it took them about 3 months to fix the fact that you could repair it. It took them about a year total to use emergency repair on it. But anyways, let's just talk about this game. 34 villagers for our Zushi legacy player LaSh. 3DB, Orange Order of the Dragon. 30 villagers, 21 military, 4 gilded archers, make that 5 now, with 4 horsemen, 2 spears, and of course the scout. I don't know how many. Let's see. I don't know how many relics have been picked up. 1, 2, 3. So 2 relics have been picked up? No, just the 1. The overview statistics in caster mode does not work with the Shaolin monks. It doesn't tell us when they have picked up relics for some reason. So I have to constantly keep an eye out on that. 4 villager kills so far for 3DB. Majority of them just happened right now at the berries. I don't know where the Shaolin monks are. I know there's one right here, and there should be 2 out on the map. There we go. 1 is coming back with a relic. So that means there should be 2. Here's the second. All right. 2 relics will be garrisoned fairly soon. He did go for 2 of the heavily contested ones, which is a good thing, instead of grabbing the closest ones. Also, 3DB is doing an amazing job guarding one of the center relics. The westernmost relic will be able to get picked up as well. Maybe. 3DB is doing an amazing job this game. Why did he drop the relic right there though? I'm not entirely sure why LaSh dropped the relic, but we are getting some nice skirmishes going on for 3DB. Able to pick off a couple Chukunu over here. He does over here on the northeastern side of the map. He does lose a scout probably. No, scout does live, but he did lose a horseman, a gilded horseman. 2 archers will potentially be going down right now as well to those Chukunu. Able to pick 1 off, and then he retreats while one of his Chukunu, or one of his gilded archers, is at about 50%. Nice little rotations coming out from both sides, trying to grab whatever they can, trying to secure up whatever they can as best as they can. 3DB sitting on 36 villagers, 33 military, still in feudal age to LaSh's castle. So this is really solid from 3DB, able to compete with someone who is a full age up. LaSh should be switching over to Palace Guards. He really needs to be going into Song Dynasty as well. Well, not really Song Dynasty. He just needs to drop the Jingning Tower. Yes, that does force him into Song, but that's not the primary goal. The primary goal is getting that Jingning Tower down in order to start helping out with his production. From there, drop a couple barracks, start getting units up and running. Archers, gilded archers running up, getting 2 quick kills. 2 quick villager kills. TC is being idled as well. Nothing being made out of there for a bit. Still nothing. What are we at? Like 12 seconds? If not longer? What is going on here? LaSh is falling apart. That's about 20-25 seconds of TC idle time. That is not good considering he's already lost 9. He's already lost 9 villagers. This is not looking good for LaSh whatsoever. 3DB is just taking a commanding lead at this point. He's just pulling LaSh apart, and still no villagers. There he goes. He finally queued up a villager about a minute later. That is insane. That's how tattered LaSh is right now. He's not able to just focus properly. 3DB is pulling him apart. Even then, he still has some idle villagers as well, 7 in total. Finally sends them over. Monastery. Can't you? Yeah, I don't know what LaSh is doing. Really, like, You're able to put the relics inside of the Shaolin Monastery. Why didn't he do that? I really don't get it. LaSh finally making Palace Guards though. A little too late because 3DB does hit Castle with the Regnitz Cathedral. Not entirely sure why he went for the Regnitz though. He's not going to be able to secure up that many relics. Where is it? He'll be able to possibly secure 2. The contested center relic and then the relic to the southwestern side of the map. I guess better than nothing. Shaolin monks coming out now as well. Not entirely sure why he's producing another one when he still has one, unless that's going to be trying to move out and grab the contested relic in the center eastern side of the map. It looks like it. And 3DB is nowhere to be seen in order to contest this. He is moving up now. This could be perfect timing in order to try to kill it off. Yes, because his own prelate is there. A lot of damage going in onto the Shaolin monk. Does pop Iron Fortitude? Crap, what is it called? Body of Iron. In order to get some damage reduction, 3DB does grab the relic behind this. Nice little stutter step micro coming out from 3DB with those Gilded Archers, but he does need to focus fire. He can't just let them attack or just blanket the army. These aren't Malian archers where they have poison arrows. He does need a stutter step. He does need a focus fire. He is picking off quite a few of the Chukunu, but those Palace Guards are doing a decent amount of damage onto everything. They do clear up the horsemen. They are going to start clearing up the Gilded Archers as well. A single man-at-arms is here in order to tank some of the damage. Well, tank quite a bit of the damage. I wonder if he has Golden Cross. Yes, he does. I just saw the activation of it, so it is going to be reducing a lot of the damage as well. Does send the man-at-arms closer to LaSh's base, and that's basically just to buy 3DB time, because all of those Palace Guards were focus firing down the man-at-arms. So if you pull the man-at-arms back, well, pull it forward, send it forward, they're just gonna chase it. Nice split right here, sending a handful of archers, of Gilded Archers, towards the north in order to try to pick off some more villagers as well. Meanwhile, Palace Guards are just going to be running rampant on the remaining Gilded Archers for 3DB. 38 villagers for LaSh, 48 for 3DB. Double the military for 3DB though, sitting at 31 to the 12 of LaSh, and it just keeps going lower and lower. Minework Palace putting in some decent work right now as well, getting the cost reduction for those upgrades. As you can see, it's almost 2-2-2-2 across the board for 3DB. He will be getting his +2 melee armor and then +1 melee attack right after. These man-at-arms are going to be doing a lot of damage and a lot of tanking. There they go. There are 2 outposts right here. The first hand cannon slit does finish. Second one finishes up as well right as the attack happens. It is going to be a decent amount of damage getting thrown onto these dragon warriors, these dragon military units. GG does get called though. 3DB does overwhelm LaSh and becomes the winner. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time.